Everything you think, everything you feel, every action you take is because of your belief and your value. And your value shapes your belief. It shapes your decision making. And your decision making, shaped your life. It dictates what kind of life, what kind of person you are. So we have to be very careful that sometimes it's not because someone is bad or is wrong, or someone else is right. It's because of our beliefs and our value. And this value, it shapes our decision making. And this decision making turn around and shaped our life. So it goes, if you as a person, if your value, if your priority is on money, if you take money as a priority to you, so that means you possibly gonna have a lot of expensive stuff, expensive things in your closet. You buy expensive stuff, material things, but you might not have a real happiness, a real joy in your heart, because you shift towards monetary things and having a monetary value. But if your more priority is for you to be happy, you kind of tends towards that area. So your decision, your value determines your decision you make, and the decision you make, eventually, determine your life. It shaped your life. So what I'm saying today is we have to be careful what we are exposed to, what we are positioning ourselves, because our beliefs is possibly because of our environment sometimes, or the doctrine that we accepted or that we adopted. So that becomes our belief, and it becomes our value. We have beliefs, then it turns into our value. It shaped us as people, as person, as an African descent, as African American, as blacks. We are exposed to certain things, certain struggle, and that struggle kind of indirectly start shaping us and who we are, because we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to struggle for ourselves. We have to be bold. We have to be optimistic. We have to be united. We have to be unity enough. We have to have melodies. We have to have things that will eventually becomes our value, and then in long run becomes our value. That is what we believe in. We believe in standing up. We believe in fighting for ourselves. We believe in having a voice. We are bold and determined to do that. So our beliefs is it becomes our value, and which return to be based on determines our decision making, or all those things is sometimes it's because of what we are exposed to, and it's because of the position we put ourselves. So for us that has kids, that have children, we as black, we are family. We are family. We raise community. We raise ourselves. We raise. You raise my kids. I raise your kids. We are in that unity. We are in that area. But we seems to have left it behind now. So maybe it is time. It's a narrative for us to start kind of go back into that area of supporting each other in that level, in that raising a community that we always known to raise. That we should expose our kids into certain area that we know is going to be beneficiary to them, because whatever we think, whatever action we take, whatever we feel is basically based on our beliefs and our value, and it shapes. These values shaped our decision making, and this decision making shaped our life. It determines who we are. So I'm just saying that we as a race should be able to identify that, to keep the narrative going, of be careful about of what we expose our next generation into. Also, the position that we put ourselves, where we put ourselves, we have to be careful of that. Because we believe we know that will become our beliefs, and our belief will becomes our value, and our value will shape the decision that we make, and the decision that we make will determine our life, our character. who we are. It will determine that. It will determine who we are. So we going back to the basics of helping one another in that area, of helping out another as a family, of raising a community, of making sure that we are of good character, of who we are as a race, as people, for us to get to the next level. We know that the decision we make is because we believe in certain things. That's what, because we believe in it, and that is what shaped us. And also because we are going to be exposed to different area, possibly in Africa. You are exposed to different culture in Africa. You are in the United States. We are exposed to different culture. Well, we in Caribbean, different culture. But if you look at all those culture, you can see that there is a similarities in it. The application of it might a little bit different, but the goal is, as a race, is usually, the same, because we are similar and we face the same struggle, and we believe, mostly in the same things. And I mean, our differences are just, a difference of application. Mostly, most of the time, is different in application of achieving the same goal, of liberty, the same goal of voice, the same goal of standing up and having a better life, the same goal as a race to be able to deliver what we can, and what we are supposed to be delivering to our community, to ourselves. So we understand that. So I'm using this video to say, let us be careful of what we expose ourselves to, because our beliefs will become our value will determine our decision making, and our decision making will become our life. We define our life. So that is all I'm saying. But this is just my my own opinion. This is something that I just sharing with the family, or sharing with the community. Say, hey, let's be careful of what we are exposed to, and what we expose our next generation into, because that will determine their beliefs, it will determine their value, and which will determine their decision making, which will define their life and who they are, their character. That is just all what I'm saying on this video. Now, I understand that everybody should have their own opinion, and I want to hear from you. I want you to comment on this video. I want you to express your own opinion on either take off from this, or add to it. No matter what it is, let's us continue the narrative and the awareness for us to do that. So I would like you to comment on this video, and I'm using the opportunity also to ask you to subscribe to the channel. This is the channel where we empower ourselves through content of information, education, and entertainment. And so I want you to subscribe to it, and I want you to hit that like button, so that the algorithm of the channel will allow others to be able to watch this video and to be able to partake in this informative section that we have. I call it informative section because sometimes we take some things for granted. We're not really paying attention to it that way, or haven't seen it that way. But now I'm presenting just based on my own opinion. So I would like you to subscribe to the channel, hit button, like button, and I would like you to hit the notification bells, because as I continue to bring more video, you will be notified. You'll be one of those that will be first notified about this video. So thank you for taking time out and for joining me today. And as I bring another content, another video in the next time, I said have a wonderful day and a blessed day.